Piki mai, kake mai. No mai hara mai kia koutou I tēnei pō. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka e watikau mā whā. Ko Big Sahau e whakapāho ana mai I tamaki makaurau ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. So, first tonight, I just want to express my heartfelt thanks, my heartfelt sympathy to a couple of whānau who have lost beloved ones over the past couple of days. Now, these whānau are part of our TBC team. And, you know, we're great friends as families, as whānau, outside of TBC. And, you know, it's been quite a shock to hear of the passing of their children. And it's just, you know, a sad moment that we have to go through. Yeah, it's a sad moment that, you know, we have to embrace, we have to go through it all. And it's not a happy one, but, you know, my aroha goes to those whānau. So, to our beloved Bob, as I call him, his username was Wheelie Bob because he was confined to a wheelchair. Had many setbacks in life, many obstacles to overcome, and tried his best to live through it all. And I think towards the end of last year, it wasn't too bad for him. And so, as a result, he has passed. And of course, so, you know, our condolences go to him as whānau and the whānau whānui. Because as you know, in Māoridom, we embrace everyone in the whānau. So, ka roha kia koe e te pae, Linda, I tēnei wā. I roto I tēnei wā pauri. Kei te wawai koe, engari, ka kaha koe I te rori o te oranga. Amene, sister. And the other person is the sister to our moderator, well, one of our moderators, who has helped us in our TBC journey almost since we started. And he lost his sister, his little sister, who was 18, and only 18 years old, was in her second year at uni, and now is no longer. So I grieve for this whānau because they are tauiwi. They are tauiwi to us. So much aroha to Ole and his whānau, of which there is only 4 of them left now. And it's just a timely reminder at this time that you may never be there tomorrow. And this is a lesson to everyone, you know. Do what you want to do now, don't wait until tomorrow. Because tomorrow may never come. So, aku mihi, aroha kia rātou. Me o rātou whānau. Now, kia ora whānau. So, in Samba Mood, we move on and do what we have to do. Oh, shoot. We move on and do what we have to do in our TBC journey and continue to help those who are yet to start the journey. And, you know, the 2 that have passed were only young in age, but had everything going for them, except their health. So, you know, let's move on. Let's work for everyone in TBC, and let's continue that journey that we need to make over the next year, and maybe even a year after, who knows. So, the first of my kaupapa tonight is about how do we help new members into, well, to get past registration, to move from registration and move forward at a fast pace, or rapidly, as they say. Now, it can come in many ways. The main thing is that you take on board all the information that is available so that you, at some time and at some point, will be able to answer all questions thrown at you by your downlines or other people that you meet along the way. It's nothing worse than feeling that, well, feeling bare, feeling empty because you don't have enough information there to answer your people's needs, to answer new members' needs. I don't know what that's like. That can be quite frustrating. You're trying to grab the information from out of space because you don't know which way to turn. Now, I say this from experience, and I know what it feels like, and I know what it's like. But trust me, never give up. Yep, never give up. Always believe in your gut feeling that whatever you feel and whatever you want to do, you can do it. So, when you're new in TBC, you listen to everyone that's got advice to give you. You learn to weed your garden of information. Well, you learn to prioritize, put it that way. You learn to prioritize the information given, the order that you need to work in. Plus, you apply your own initiative and innovativeness to use that information in the best way possible. Um, I have, I have been through all this, and I wouldn't say it was a struggle. No, for me, it wasn't a struggle to find out more information, to find out where I needed to be. I just put it out there that I was, I wanted answers to some questions. So, the questions just bounced around the room, pretty much, like it just bounced around the world until somebody read the whole question. And that somebody came forward and offered their help and assistance in, in finding out where I was at. Little did I know, I had quite a bit of my own information that I had researched. And so the person who was trying to help me was trying to find out prior knowledge so that it made the journey a lot easier to help me. Rather than go over a whole lot of stuff I already knew, they looked to see what I knew. And of course, to my surprise, I was on the right track. What information I had gathered had led me down the right pathway. So from there, I just built and built and gained more knowledge. And put that all in that knowledge bank of yours that we call a brain. And then started looking at various ways of not so much being innovative, but trying to work things out and trying to work smart and keeping it smart and simple. So I think based on that, it made it a whole lot easier for me to focus on other and more important things in TBC that I needed to do. And I wasn't sorry in the end that I followed that, Excuse me, people. Yes, I wasn't sorry that I went down that path because I was smiling at the end of the day because I'd achieved a few little steps in a short space of time. And if it wasn't for the person that was guiding me, I don't know what would have happened. just thinking about it, I don't know what would have happened. Maybe if I wasn't, because, I'm that kind of person that need to know that the person I'm working with is trustworthy, is an honest being, you know. I'll even challenge them. I'll even challenge them at what they know. That's me. I don't take this or that as an answer, as a genuine answer. I have to challenge first. And if from that stage I'm convinced that what I've just been told, what I need to do, is the way to go, I will step in that direction, but at the same time, my brain will be ticking over, thinking, should I do this way, but try something else in the process that will help me get there a lot faster? All those kinds of things go on. And next thing you know, hey, all of a sudden you've hit the point where you're ready to push the boundaries because you're well equipped with all the info, with all the basics, the foundation information that you need. You've got it all up here. So you don't need no books to walk around with when you're talking to anybody. Someone can just snap at you and ask you a question and you've got the answer. That is where you want to be. In that same spot where you're able to answer truthfully and honestly to every person you sponsor or refer into your little downline or your little team. And before you know it, there's a lot of rapport happening. You build a lot of rapport with people. Now, we as Māori, we love doing that. We're those kind of people that have a lot of aroha. If you don't know what aroha is, of course, it's love. And we have plenty of that to give away. No two ways about it. But we do it in a quite unique way. You can love and hate a person, and you can love a person. So in TBC, you try not to hate anybody unless they really get under your skin. Then you try to turn things around for their benefit. Because, hey, after all, in TBC, we need people. We need to get to that millionth person. Now, I never at any one time saw the importance of having that billionth person until migration. And the whole process started to fall in place. The system we were trying to follow made sense once again. So for me, if anybody asked me today, what is the most important thing you would do in TBC? As of today, I would simply say growth. Finding that billionth person. That is my journey. That is the main kaupapa of my journey. Finding that billionth person. Because faster we find that person, faster things start to spin around in TBC for everyone. I wish I could be like people who'd say, let's turn up and get into TBC. They want to do everything you do. They want to do just maybe more. Then all of a sudden, slap bang, they don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit there because they can see you wallet and they can see it's grown and they're quite happy there. They're in the comfort zone. So they decide, oh, we'll just sit on the fence and we'll just watch what's going on. We won't commit to anything else. We won't go out and recruit to help every other Tibetan and TBC to find that 1 billionth person. I mean, it's quite simple. That's the name of the game today. Yes, we need that billionth person. Right or wrong. Good or bad. Without that billionth person, we just go on and on and on. We just have to work at it. So the shorter we make our journey, the better it is for everyone in TBC. And that's the crux of it all. You know, we can get political about a lot of things in TBC. We can compare countries. But doing all that doesn't take us anywhere closer to the billionth person. You still have to get out there and you still have to recruit. I know recruiting sucks for a lot of people, but hey, in TBC, when you're new to TBC, us Māoris, we have huge whānau. I was listening to The Rock on on some program, and they were interviewing him in America, and they were talking about his childhood days. And of course, his childhood days started in New Zealand. He was an only child. He loved his growing up in Ponsonby, Grey Lynn, those metro areas of Auckland, the biggest city in New Zealand. He grew up with his Samoan whānau. He had Māori whānau as well. He had a Māori auntie. I know this because I know his auntie, because my auntie at that time was working with his auntie. And she was boarding with his auntie. And in the weekends, we'd go up there to visit my auntie. And we got to know all of them and their family. He was only a baby when this was happening. He was only a little baby. But the grandparents brought him up. His grandparents were a lovely couple. And it was their daughter that they lived with in, I'm not sure if it was Eden Terrace or somewhere over there near St. Luke's, where I first met them all. And, you know, he talked about the huge whānau in New Zealand and his huge aunties who weren't scared to get up and bash husbands, brothers in the face in front of everyone if they played up. And he said he loved it, you know. He loved what happened. So going back to big whānau, we Māoris have big whānau. It is not hard for us to recruit them. The only time it's hard is when we allow their negativity to take over the positives that we have. So your job then is to turn them around. Don't shoo them away, turn them around. Make them see exactly what they're talking about. That it doesn't happen that way. Because you can spend a lot of time talking into thin space and no one's listening. So you make them see, the answers to their negativity. Trust me, I'll do that for anybody who asks me to. I will go and I will turn around a post and send it back to that person who is negative. And I don't explain nothing. But I probe into why they're negative, where it starts from. Next minute we're friends. We're good friends. Next minute they want to come back into TBC or they want to join TBC. And once you've got them there, hang on to them, nurture them, take care of them, look after them. Don't time them up for the fee. Once they're paid, see ya. You hear, throw everything at them, all the info you've written or what's written, show them the screen and say, here, go do broadcast or watch this broadcast. It'll tell you this, that, and whatever. You don't do that. You don't throw it at them. You need to put your hand out, grab their hand, and lead them. They need to know they have a friend in TBC that is wanting to do exactly that for them. You get more appreciation and respect from them if you did that. So I'd like to know, and I'd like everyone to know that I would walk hand in hand with anybody in TBC who needs my help or assistance. And that's not just from me. That's from the whole team. The whole team of us. And we're not restricted to New Zealand. We have outside team members from other countries. And it's like if we pick up someone from a country outside of New Zealand, we hone into the person we have in that country and we ask them to take care of them. But they still come back to us. We still oversee everything that goes on with that person. If we don't see any movement or any action going on with that person, or his little team or big team, we want to know why. Why has he been left in the cold? Is it his choice or is it the person who should be looking after him? Choice. So make your choices wisely, people. Because one thing to get people into what you're doing. One thing to get them into TBC. It's another to keep them in there. Yes? It's just like a business. You bring a business on board, easy peasy. You win them over. But you need to ask yourself the question, now, can I keep them in TBC? Will they stay in TBC? That's the big question at the end of the day. So, if your mindset is to go into TBC, to get into TBC, not just to build a downline, not just to fill your wallet up. Oh, heck no. If your mindset is that you want to go and help people with the TBC journey. Help people who are looking in the window at TBC. Encourage them to join. Don't just look at the window at them and wave, hi. You know the old cash flow coaching system? Come here, go there. You learn that in cash flow coaching. Yeah, come here, go there. Never do this. Wave out and go, bye. And I've learned that lesson. And because of what I've learned, and more or less what I've, like my own experiences in the past have made me look at other people in a different light with a lot of that stuff called aroha. Yes, you can't get away from it, I tell you. You can't get away from it. Somebody will come up to you and say, oh, wow, I can't pay my fee this week because I got bills to pay and $15. Oh, $10 US? You can't afford $10 US. I understand in some countries, yes. But in New Zealand, oh no, heck no. In New Zealand, you can't afford to. And when they come and they start saying that, oh man, I get heavy. I make them see why they can afford it, really. I really do. And then all of a sudden, the aroha trick comes, okay, I shall sponsor you. I'll pay you a $10 fee. But you are going to do this, 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 and this. End of story. Take it or leave it. So if you leave it, then we wait for you until you've got the $10 to join us. And while that's happening, hey, I've got my eyes on you. I am watching you. I will never let you be. Because I know you need this. You need it like a whole other people. And when I look at the statistics for New Zealand, and I see that we have about 13,000, 14,000 maybe now, and that's just at the top of my head. I say, we're nowhere near the amount of people that we could have join TBC. That's right. We're nowhere near them. So, whānau, that's my kōrero for tonight. No blog for me tonight because my blog's up here, switched on. There's no yellow links up there. It's just get out and do it. Give the gift. Encourage past duplication. Yep. Give the gift. Past duplication. And as I hear today, we have a new motto for this year. And I think it's lean and me. I don't know, but I'll get back to you. But that will be number 3. So we need to take that on board. So I hope that tonight you have taken a lot from what I've said. These are my personal experiences in TBC. I speak of them because a lot of people try to rack my brain, wondering, how do I do this? How do I do that? I follow the rules. I follow the book. I use the blog as the guiding force. I don't do it any different. only difference that may occur.
Keep it mean and lean for 2019.
What is it?
Keep it mean and lean
Yeah.
for 2019.
Keep it lean and mean for 2019. That is the motto from the beginning of this year. So, keep it lean, keep it mean for 2019. Okay, so a big thank you to Brother Biplop. I haven't seen you for ages. Where have you been hiding? Have you been busy too? And Brother Rizal, a reserve? Is it Rizal or Rizal?
Reserve. Reserve.
Sorry, Reserve. Can't you hear how I am wrong? And Brother Darren, Sister Carol, who are always here, and Brother Bill, you too. And I'm looking forward to our hui this week, and Sister Violet. You know, it's how can I put it? It just has been a night, quite an emotional day and night. But I'm good now. I've said what I've had to say and wanted to say. And that's off my plate. And it's time to move ahead with the rest of all YouTubicians and whānau in TBC. So with that, it's a good night from me. It's a poor Māori year. And be safe. Ka tupatu, be careful. And we'll catch you again, apopo, tomorrow night, same time, same place, same old me. Hey, good night. And thank you for being here.